there it is. All right. All right, all right. Cool. Good afternoon. I mean, good evening, everybody. I mean, it's afternoon too, so both work. Oh, wait, hold on. Ah, move window. There we go. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Dumb Ways to Not Die. Although I guess that remains to be seen, what with this creepy-looking raven staring at us from the title screen. Shardlight, where we're doing some more post-apocalyptic crimes in post-apocalyptic times. So we have just made it into the Ministry of Medicine, and this dude is on our side. He's a mole. Mole for the, what's the name of the group that I was working for? I've forgotten. Dang it. It'll come to me. The generic rebellion. Wow, I'm just off to a great start tonight. Yay, apocalypse crimes. So anyway, yes, we're here in the Ministry of Medicine, and we need to disguise ourselves as a doctor. And first thing we need to do, this guy told us to go to the locker room, I believe. So...
Welcome to the Ministry of Medicine. Please select a destination and request directions.
I'd like some directions, please.
Please state the name of the room you would like directions to.
The staff locker room?
1 moment, please. Walk down the hall 2 meters, then make a left. Do you require further directions?
Nope, I'm good, thanks.
Thanks.
Thank you for using this directory. Have a pleasant day.
Cool. And we can just go there. That's convenient. Alright, what do we got here? So there's the directory again. That's good.
Let's see what we've got in here. Nothing much except a pair of shoes. They look like they might fit.
Finding some shoes that fit is important.
The ministry seems like a pretty tight ship. I don't think I'll be able to disguise myself in this doctor's coat without raising any suspicions. But let's just see if there's anything in the pocket. Nope, nothing. Oh well, it was worth a try. Nice bag. I'm guessing it belongs to whomever owns the coat. Looks like one of the doctors left their coat hanging here. It leads back out into the crazy maze of corridors that make up this weird place. Another one of those handy ministry directory terminals. Attention employees. Please remember to lock your valuables in the provided lockers. The ministry is not responsible for lost or stolen property.
Haha, that means I can steal with impunity.
Someone left a pair of shoes just thrown on the ground here. These are a pair of men's shoes. They're too big for me. I think that goes into the showers. I haven't got a complete outfit yet.
What's that card?
This card says that
Oh yeah,
entitled to an evaluation with a Dr. Elliot Collins.
that's right. We got Denby to forge that for us.
Well, it's a start.
Fancy outfit. A pair of shoes.
Nice to see they keep this place clean. I'm not about to start mopping floors.
Can I steal the mop head to use as a wig or something?
Nice to see I've already got a bucket, and I'm not in the mood to start cleaning anything up. Looks like this cleaning cart is mainly used for storing bottles. Interesting. The label on this bottle says it's Achilles brand floor cleaner. The label on this tin says it's Astro brand powder disinfectant cleanser. Looks soft and clean.
I will take all of those things. Yoink, yoink, and yoink.
It's nice and soft and surprisingly clean. Astro brand disinfectant bleach powder. Simply pour on stains, scrub, and watch them vanish. Warning, do not use on silver, painted surfaces, walls, aluminum, or rubber. Achilles brand floor cleaner. Achilles has no weaknesses when it comes to fighting dirt. Warning, flammable. Do not store at temperatures above 30 degrees Celsius.
Intriguing.
This one is empty, but I can see the lock mechanism and it's surprisingly simple. It shouldn't be too tough to jimmy one of these open. I just need something thin to get in the doorframe. Either security in here is lacking, or this one's just not being used. These lockers don't have any identifying marks on them. How are people supposed to remember which one is theirs? Locked, of course. These lockers... Locked. These lockers...
That one has identifying marks on it. It's got a... I don't know what that is. I'm gonna assume it's a nudie picture.
Locked.
Okay, something thin to get in the door frame. Like this card, maybe?
This should do the trick. Empty. Too bad.
Alright.
Nothing in here but a soggy old towel. Definitely not interested in that. There are clothes in here, but they're way too big for me. Aha! This set of clothes looks promising.
Hey, Ober Solo. It's not so shiny and new. I've been playing this game for like 3 weeks now or so. But yes, it's new to me.
Empty, apart from some old chewing gum wrappers. Nothing worth taking in here. I don't see how I can use that there. Nothing. Boring. Nothing. Empty.
Oh, I want to close the lockers. Come on. Don't make it super obvious that someone's been rifling through your stuff.
I think this will be a good enough disguise. I just need to find a decent place to put it on. Right. I'd better make this quick. Oh, that was nice. I can't remember the last time I took a hot shower.
Ooh. Would it be fair to say that there is an adventure game renaissance going on? I mean, not like now any more than any other time. Like, adventure games have been, like, people have been making adventure games for years. I mean, and not just like, and I don't just mean, you know, back in the Sierra heyday. But yes, adventure games never died, regardless of, you know, all, like, every few months or so, some games journalist website publishes an article about how, hey, adventure games are alive again, despite the fact that they never died. If you know where to look, you can get them. Yes, Beyond a Steel Sky was announced. That happened kind of a while ago. I mean, not like super long ago, but yeah. That is a thing that happened, which is one reason why I want to play Beneath the Steel Sky, because I have never played it. And it seems like a good time to do that now that its sequel is kind of in the public eye. I know, like, from what I know about it, it would definitely make a good Dumb Ways to Die game, because there's a lot of good ways to die in that game. But that's about all I know about it. Yeah, Thimbleweed Park, Techno Babylon, Unavowed, which I'm actually playing right now off screen. Whispers of a Machine, which is not the sequel to Kathy Rain, but it's made by the same team as Kathy Rain. If you know where to look, there's tons of adventure games out there. It's just that they don't get a lot of press because, like, point-and-click adventure games are not really, you know, the de rigueur form of gaming these days like they used to be. But for...
Ministry of Medicine, please select a destination or request directions.
But for die-hard fans like you and me, they're out there. Yeah, Detroit Become Human. The thing is, like the point and click adventure game, or just the adventure game genre in general, is much broader than it used to be. A discussion I was having with someone a little while ago, so-called walking simulators, which is a term I hate, are adventure games. What an adventure game is kind of varies based on who you talk to, but frequently they involve exploring an environment, solving puzzles, focus on narrative, a story, a focus on telling a story, and so-called walking simulators are all about that. That's like pretty much all they do. It's just all they are is just first-person adventure games. So yeah, I mean, like, I don't know why everyone is like so like they get a bad rap because there's so little gameplay, but there is, like, you're exploring stuff, you're solving puzzles. That's gameplay. Yeah, exactly. As opposed to action adventure, which I also like. I love action adventure games. I mean, friggin' Legacy of Kain series, one of my absolute favorite series of all time. That's action adventure. By that logic, Tetris isn't a game. No, there's gameplay in Tetris. That's all like, logic and quick thinking and like twitch reflexes. That's totally a game. What am I doing? Oh yeah, let's go. I guess let's go to reception. How do I look?
Hey.
Hey, now that's more like it. You blend right in. What can I help you with?
Thanks for your help.
It's what I'm here for.
Okay, so now that I've blended right in, where am I going?
Welcome to the Ministry of Medicine.
Ah, here we go.
It goes back out into the corridor. Another one of those handy ministry directory terminals. This looks like something someone would have in their home, not at a doctor's office.
That's a good thing, right?
Looks like a pile of brochures about the Ministry of Medicine. This seems like it might be interesting reading material.
Boot up a hospital simulator, yeah. Ever played Trauma Center? I love that game. The MOM and you, building a better tomorrow. For over 25 years, the Ministry of Medicine has been providing nothing but the best in healthcare for citizens. With the support given by the population and their generous donation of time and resources, the Ministry has been able to make progress in great amounts. With continued support, it may be possible to reach pre-bomb conditions well within the next 5 to 10 years. We at the Ministry encourage you to consider donating whatever you can spare in order to further our research. In exchange, you'll be provided with exclusive treatment options and resources, unlike anything available to the lesser classes. Contact the Ministry today to make your donations. So you get the good health care in exchange for money. Oh, kind of like how it is in America right now.
Just a wall rack with a bunch of Ministry of Medicine brochures.
Yeah, I love Trauma Center. It was one of the first DS games I ever played, I think.
The Aristocracy, guiding tomorrow's youth. Looks comfy. Soothing, although to be honest, now I kind of have to go to the bathroom.
Oh, well, you should have peed in the shower.
I'm not sticking my hand in there. I really hope this doesn't take too long.
What, the Trauma Center team? Yeah. I never played I briefly played the Wii version, and I like the DS versions better. You get a lot more like control, as opposed to like wildly flailing around the Wiimote and hoping you do things right.
A recruiting poster for the vaccine lottery. I can't deny it's an effective campaign.
It's a shame. Like I kind of wish they'd port the Wii version back to DS or 3DS even. Oh hell, actually yeah. Holy shit, Trauma Center and 3DS, that needs to happen. But like I want those extra missions that were in the Wii version. That'd be great.
I'd hate to be that poor guy on the right. A recruiting post. I'd hate.
I know. I love my 3DS. I only have like one game for it. No, 2 games.
The Aristocrat.
What am I doing?
I guess that goes into the doctor's office. She looks bored. Who knows how long she's been waiting here. He doesn't exactly look thrilled to be here, but then I can't really blame him. Hi there, I'm Amy.
What? Oh, hello. I'm Robert. Was there something in particular you wanted?
Not really, I was just saying hello.
I see. Well, not to be rude, but I've got a lot on my mind. I'm not really in the mood for small talk.
Okay then, forget I said anything. He's not much of a conversationalist.
What do you expect?
Excuse me.
I'm sorry, but I'm in no mood to talk right now. I'm sure you understand.
She obviously doesn't want to be bothered. The window is closed, but I imagine the doctor's receptionist is back there somewhere. I already took a brochure.
Yes, may I help you?
Oh, look how adorable she is. She reminds me of, shoot, what was her name? The roommate in Kathy Rain.
Do you know where I can find central storage?
No, and even if I did, I wouldn't be allowed to tell anyone. Why are you asking?
Just curious. I heard someone talking about it in the hallway.
Well, I don't think they should have been. The people in charge don't like loose lips.
Oh, forget I heard anything then.
Zip.
I'm here to see Dr. Collins.
Do you have your appointment card?
Yes, it's right here.
Great. Amy Wellard. I don't seem to have you in the registry. Is this your first visit?
Yes.
Okay, not a problem. Just fill out this form for me, have a seat, and we'll call you in shortly.
Thanks.
Yep. Loose lips indeed sink ships.
A blank medical form and a pen. I don't know what half the stuff they're asking on here even means.
I'm just worried they're going to give him the maximum punishment.
I don't know what to tell you. The aristocracy doesn't take kindly to that sort of thing. Have you been able to speak with him?
No, they took him in for questioning yesterday. Not even family can see him until they decide what they're going to do.
I guess the worst case scenario is he ends up in Rockwall for a few years.
I can't believe he could be so selfish as to not even consider what this will do to his family. What am I supposed to tell my grandchildren? No, your daddy won't be home for Christmas because he was selling counterfeit lottery tickets to poor people.
At least they'll know not to do what he did.
Yeah.
Miss Wellard, you can go inside. Dr. Collins will be in to see you momentarily. Oh, and if you need to schedule a follow-up appointment, don't forget to speak to me afterwards.
Sweet. Wow, look at this place. Yeah, I know, right? Friggin' copays, man.
Some body part or system that I'm completely unfamiliar with.
I know cars, not people.
That is a heck of a lot of books. Nice to know the doctor's well read, at least. They're mostly medical textbooks. Nothing that interests me. A cross-section of a human head. Odd, but kind of fascinating. I'm no doctor. I wouldn't know what to do with it. I remember having one of those when I was a kid. Too bad it broke. There's nothing on it to examine. There's a lot of interesting looking stuff on this table.
Such as? Ooh. Tongue depressors. Lick all the popsicle sticks.
This jar is full of little flat wooden sticks. I don't even want to know what they're used for. I don't think one of these would do me any good. I've seen one of these before, I think. Doctors use them to listen to people's hearts. I think the doctor would miss this if I took it.
Steal everything.
This jar looks like it's full of candy. Well, maybe just one won't hurt.
No, I didn't actually take any.
Well, maybe just two won't hurt. I'll just have one more. That's enough candy for now.
Cue Undertale monster candy knocking over the bowl. Now you're a terrible person.
That's enough. She's pretty. I wonder who she is. The doctor would definitely miss this. It says, "I love you, Dr. C," and it's signed I.S. No, I think that's private. It's nice to see the doctor keeps his hands clean when dealing with patients.
Are you sure? Just because there's a sink in here doesn't mean he uses it.
I just had a shower. My hands are clean right now. That's the fanciest paper towel dispenser I've ever seen.
Dang, yeah, look at that thing.
There aren't any messes to wipe up that I can see. Huh, there's 2 forms of soap. I guess this profession would make anyone a germaphobe. Huh, I don't need any soap. I guess you can't be too careful when dealing with sick patients. No, I think the dirt under my fingernails adds a certain charm to my appearance. Impressive. Feather quill pens are hard to come by.
Yeah, for needle receptacles and stuff.
There's lots of scribbles and notes on here. There's one that says, "This week's CS password equals next week's surgery." That's probably important. I'll just copy it down. Impressive. I don't think that would be a good idea. The doctor will notice if I take this. I need another way of keeping this information. I already copied the note. I wrote down what it said on the doctor's notepad.
Oh, good.
This week's CS password equals next week's surgery.
Okay. What else we got in here?
I wonder who those are for. I don't need them.
Oh, hello.
Good afternoon, Miss Wellard.
Hello, Dr. Collins.
I've been informed that this is your first visit. Is that right?
Yes, that's right.
You look somewhat familiar. Are you sure you haven't been here before?
Yes, I'm sure.
You must just have one of those faces. In any case, what are you here for today?
I have green lung. The symptoms started about a week ago.
I see. If you'll just have a seat on the examination table, I'll do a quick checkup and administer your vaccine dose. There you are. You should notice a decrease in symptoms within the hour.
Thank you, Doctor.
Oh, Miss Wellard,
Yes?
I swore an oath to do no harm and heal the sick, so I would never turn away someone seeking vaccine. But I'd like to offer you a suggestion. When sneaking around other people's houses, don't stand so close to the windows. I'm sure you're aware of the consequences if you were ever caught.
Oof.
Understood.
He's on to me. I wasn't done poking around his office. Actually, hold on. I want to see something real quick. Can I go back in
I
there?
think I should check in with the receptionist first.
Yeah. Green lung or black lung, take your pick.
Yes, may I help you?
I was told to schedule a follow-up appointment.
Of course. Let me just show you our calendar, and you can pick a date that works best for you.
Oh, okay. So... this will be important at some point, I guess. Next week's surgery. I can't actually read these. Let's see. Thanksgiving. That'll be the 24th, right? Oh, this is 2012. Wow. Huh.
There's already something scheduled on that day.
No.
There's... How about this date?
Perfect. I'll pencil you in. All set. See you soon, Miss Wellard.
I should have saved before I went into the doctor's office. But actually, let's see. So... I'm gonna restore real quick and see if I can poke around his office a bit more. Let's just buzz through this stuff that I already did.
Welcome. Please.
The...
Do you?
Nothing.
It's probably unnecessary. I could probably, I'll probably get back into his office at some point later, but I am curious regardless.
This should do the... Uh-huh. Right. Ah.
Yes?
I'm here.
Do you have... Great.
Yes.
Okay.
Thanks.
I'm just...
Have you...
what?
Skip. Because we already saw this.
Miss... Oh,
Again, probably unnecessary. I'm guessing I'll be able to
I guess this must be an experiment of some kind.
check back in here later, but just for my own curiosity.
I guess that's supposed to be a drawing of a brain? I guess I shouldn't touch it. Who knows what's in there?
Yeah, it is nice
I
music.
can't make heads or tails of this one. I can't. None of this makes any sense to me. Bodies aren't exactly my area of expertise. None of this... Why would he keep a skeleton arm in a jar? I'm not getting near that thing. Must be where the doctor washes his hands.
Or the sink.
I'd really rather not. Doesn't look very comfortable. I should probably wait until the doctor gets here before I sit on the table.
Okay, yeah, that looks like everything.
They'll think something's wrong if I leave now. I better stay put until the doctor gets here. That goes out into the hall that leads back into the waiting room.
Okay. Just for funsies, I wanted to do that. But anyway.
I think I should check in.
yes? May I help you?
Never mind, thanks.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so
This is comfortable, but kind of pointless right now.
So, yay, I have a vaccine. I've been vaccinated against green lung. But it doesn't really...
Welcome to the Ministry. Please state the name.
Central...
One error. I'm sorry. You do not have proper clearance to access that information. Do you require...
Okay, so CS is central storage. So, next week's surgery.
Nothing else.
Thank you.
But I couldn't see what was on the calendar.
Yes?
Is it possible to change my appointment date?
Sure, that won't be a problem. Take a look at the calendar and let me know which date works best for you.
So, this week is this. But next week's surgery... Wait, hold on.
I wrote down what this week's CS password equals next week's surgery.
Next week's surgery. So, it's going to be like one of these. 14th, 16th, or 18th.
There's already some... It says vaccination.
Oh.
Karen Schmidt.
Oh, I can look at it too, of course. Why didn't I think of that?
Today's date, it says house call, Silas Harrison. It says house call, Jerome Bromley. And underneath, surgery, Derek Cooper, appendix. It says staff meeting all day. It says vaccination, Karen Schmidt. This date is blank. It says surgery, Paul Scott, medulla oblongata.
Ooh, brain surgery.
This date is blank. It says vaccination, Anthony Prescott.
Okay, so the 16th.
This date is blank. It says vaccination, Dora Everly. It says lunch with Nero.
Okay, so Wednesday, November 16th.
How about this date?
Perfect. I'll pencil you in. All set? See you soon, Miss Wellard.
Welcome to the Ministry of... Please stay...
Ah. Ahaha. Next week's surgery, medulla oblongata. Hey, Raviolin.
Medulla oblongata?
Password accepted. One moment, please. Central storage is located to the left of the administrative cafeteria. It is the unmarked door next to the cleaning closet. Do you require further directions?
Sweet. We're in.
Nothing else. Thanks.
Thank you for using this directory. Have a pleasant day.
Is this hem cream? No, I wouldn't say any of the puzzles in this game are quite at hem cream levels. Not yet, anyway. Ooh, alright.
Well now, that's certainly tempting. I remember seeing a diagram of one of those in a book Nelson had. When the alarm is triggered, the little clapper hits the bell and makes a noise. Interesting. I guess they put this in here as a part of the emergency detection system. This wire runs from the smoke detector to the alarm. Looks as though the terminal is connected to that alarm bell via this wire. This section of wire runs from the alarm out into the hallway. I guess it connects to the rest of the alarm system. This must be where the crates wind up going. I wonder what's on the other side of the wall. That is one huge metal door. There has to be something fairly important on the other side. But what?
Why are all these wires out in the open? That's a good question. Hi, Bunzilla.
I'm guessing this is what they use to transport the crates around. Looks like someone left a box cutter on it.
Oh boy, a box cutter. My favorite. Gimme.
Well, if someone was careless enough to leave this box cutter here, we'll just go with the old finders keepers rule.
And yoink, once again.
I'm guessing this is... As tempting as it is to go trolley surfing, I should focus on the task at hand. Well now, that is one... I don't think opening this door is going to be quite that simple.
Well, just, wave your hand, use the force.
I don't think this chute will open manually. A standard box cutter. The blade is pretty sharp. I'd best be careful handling that.
Good, yes. Hey, however you can stay young, do it.
That goes back out into the main hallway of the ministry.
Okay. Don't have a verification code. System maintenance, emergency override, no emergency detected in building systems. Well, it sounds like we're gonna have to create one. Let's see here.
Achilles has no weaknesses when it comes to fighting dirt. Warning, flammable. Do not store at temperatures above 30 degrees Celsius.
Okay.
Astro brand disinfectant bleach powder. Simply pour on stains, scrub, and watch them vanish. Warning, do not use on silver, painted surfaces, walls, aluminum, or rubber.
Well, let's see. The beginnings of an idea are starting to ferment, but I'm not sure how feasible this is.
I don't see.
Just pour bleach on everything.
I don't think that will have much of an effect on the alarm.
Also, what if I cut the wire with the box cutter?
I can't reach this wire, but I don't think I should cut it anyway. Well, now if the alarm goes off, the alert will at least be limited to this room. If I cut this wire, I don't know if the terminal will affect anything in the room.
Okay, that's a good start.
I've cut the wire, so the rest of the alarm system will be unaffected by anything that happens in this room.
So I'm thinking we want to make smoke somehow. And it may have something to do with this.
Achilles has no weak... I'm not sure how I can use those things together.
Put in a bucket, maybe? I know, right? I was looking at that too, and I was like, stop it.
Okay, let's get some of this cleaner in the bucket. I'd rather not put that in the bucket.
Okay. We're not making mustard gas or anything.
The rag will burn, but it might get out of control. I'll need something smaller.
Oh.
I'm not sure.
Oh, I can't just cut off a piece of the rag?
Something tells me this brochure will be more useful in here. My cast iron bucket, it's got some incredibly flammable material in it. I should be careful.
Okay. Oh, right. And then I have that flintlock. That's how I make fires. I forgot.
My cast iron, it's got some...
Oops.
I should put this thing down somewhere before trying to light it.
You know, adventure game protagonist inventory. Floor. That's convenient.
This looks like a good spot. Okay, this should work. Oh, crap. What was I thinking? That was a close one. I need to find a way to stop the alarm from going off.
But... Oh! Duh. Rag. There we go.
There. That should muffle the alarm if it goes off. Hopefully with the rag stuffed between the clapper and the bell, the alarm will be muffled if it goes off.
I know, right? I wish I could shovel that stuff in my pockets.
Here goes nothing. That did it. I'll put out the fire before it gets out of control.
Okay, what did that do exactly? Emergency override. Sweet. Hey! Vaccine!
Vaccine stored in here to treat the entire population for years. Danton was right. The government has been lying to everyone all along. This isn't right at all. The people need to know the truth.
Yeah. Unfortunately, this is not Beyond Good and Evil. I don't have a camera that I can document the stuff with.
Unbelievable. This could treat the entire population. My bucket, full of flammable liquid floor cleaner and paper, and in a rather convenient position. I'll take this back for now.
Oh, great. Oh, hello.
Amy Wellard, by order of the aristocracy, you are under arrest for trespassing on private property, breaking and entering, theft, and tampering with official Ministry of Medicine documentation.
I'm sure there's been some kind of misunderstanding.
Our orders are quite clear. You are hereby ordered to come with us for detention in Rockwall Prison.
Don't I at least get some kind of trial first?
We're here to escort you to Rockwall, not to answer questions. If you do not cooperate, we have authorization to shoot you on the spot. You are also ordered to return those stolen clothes to their proper location before leaving the ministry.
Fine, let's go.
Well, I tried. Hey, Angel Silhouette. Yeah, because the aristocracy. I don't know.
Wellard, we've got a visitor.
Oh, hello. It's you.
Good evening.
Tiberius, you can't let them keep me here.
I'm very sorry, my dear, but things are a bit complicated. I came to explain your position.
Go on then. I'm listening.
Do you remember the day we were bombed, Miss Wellard? I can recall it quite well.
I was young, but yes, I was in school. I lost a lot of friends that day. My mother, too.
My condolences. You are aware that the reason we were attacked was for control of petroleum and mineral supplies, yes?
Sure, but what has that got to do with anything?
Rebuilding our society has not been an easy task. We still have much to do. Of utmost importance is maintaining order. Do you understand this?
Then why are you telling people supplies of vaccine are limited? You could help everyone and work on finding a permanent cure.
Yes, you are correct. And if we were to cure the population and allow our society to thrive once more, what do you suppose would happen next?
Well, there'd probably be, no reason for the people to accept the rule of the aristocracy. Just off the top of my head.
Nothing would really change. There would still be poor people and suffering.
No, I disagree. Things would change for the better at first. But what would happen when a rival nation caught wind of our prosperity and decided we had something they wanted? We would be attacked, experience the horror of war all over again. I would not wish the bombings we experienced on my worst enemy. I cannot let that happen again. I will not let it happen again. Do you understand me, Miss Wellard? I'm aware that the current system is not perfect. There is a clear class divide, but we are not tyrants. The aristocracy has always striven to care for the citizens who provide aid, despite their circumstances.
Really?
In any case, I am genuinely sorry that things had to turn out this way. You did perform your job quite well, perhaps too well.
I was just doing as you asked.
I asked you to infiltrate the rebels and gain their trust. I did warn you that my protection could only go so far. You could easily have come back to me and informed me of Danton's plans to invade the Ministry.
She threatened to have me killed if I set foot anywhere near your tower. What was I supposed to do?
Informed one of my guards, sent along someone you trusted with the information. Though it hardly matters now. I've gotten all the information I need.
But how?
With this.
A gold ball on a string?
A clever listening device my soothsayer came up with. It was placed in the handle of your crossbow. I have been tracking you in order to ensure I learned the location of Danton's hideout.
You've been spying on me this whole time? Why didn't you just tell me you were listening in?
It was a test of loyalty, and unfortunately, you failed. It's truly a pity. I would have loved to give you your payment. You could have continued spying, opened up a mechanic shop, serving the government. Alas, I cannot reward criminal behavior. It would not be looked upon favorably by the public. We would lose the support of citizens like Mr. Harrison.
So what, you're just leaving me in here to rot?
I'm afraid not. Order must be preserved. I find myself forced to tie up loose ends. Danton and her rebels will be eliminated. As for you, it really does pain me to have to do this. But the truth is, I have no choice in the matter. You must be executed.
What? Why?
I understand this is difficult for you. However, my hands are tied. I simply cannot take the risk of keeping you alive.
And what if I promise not to tell anyone about the vaccine horde?
I'm afraid you've proven to me already that I can't trust you. In any case, I wish to thank you for your service. I'll make sure your execution is quick and painless. Goodbye, Miss Wellard. Again, I am quite sorry.
Well, great. Oh, hello. Man. That's some good voice acting by Abe Goldfarb there.
Locked up tight. I don't think I'll be getting through there anytime soon.
This is Star Wars. Yeah, well, Star Wars is kind of a, like, catch-all hero's journey story. Abe, not ape.
Looks like the previous occupant of this cell left a few things behind. It's some kind of mechanized drain operating on a motion sensor. I guess that's what passes for a toilet in this place.
Ew.
It doesn't look particularly comfortable. I guess this cell is designed for short stays. This panel seems to have something to do with the electrified window. The window is protected with an electrified mesh. I guess that's one way to keep people from escaping. The Raven looks like it's trying to get in, but the electrified mesh on the window isn't letting it. Weird. Are his eyes red?
The Reaper is coming for me. Well, I am about to be executed, so I guess that makes sense.
I am not in the mood to electrocute myself today.
Yeah, someone else will do that for you in just a few days.
What do you want? To come in here? You'd best fly away, Bird.
Bird says no.
It hasn't got any buttons or anything I can mess with on it. There is an opening at the bottom, though. It hasn't... I'd rather avoid sitting on that thing if I can help it. It's open. There's some pretty foul-smelling water at the bottom. It's already open, and I'm not using it. Looks like the
What's in here?
Most of this stuff is just junk. What's this? Huh. Looks like the previous occupant at least got a dose of vaccine. Oh well. An empty syringe might be useful in a scrape.
Ooh, I have an idea already.
I don't need anything else from there. Locked up. Hey! Anybody out there?
What are you yelling about in there?
I need to go to the bathroom.
So use the toilet in your cell. All you have to do is wave your hand over it and it'll open up.
I'm hungry. Haven't you ever heard of a last meal?
Sorry, but we don't have any food for prisoners. Most people in here don't stay long enough to justify having a last meal.
Ooh.
I'm innocent. I shouldn't be in here.
Please. Do you know how many times a day I hear those exact words? It's at least 200 before lunch. So I'll tell you what I tell everyone else. If you were really innocent, you wouldn't be inside that cell right now. So drop it, would you?
There's a weird bird staring at me through the window.
Yeah, sometimes they sit at the windows. Don't worry, the electrified mesh will keep them out.
Let's give him the code phrase.
You know, I've got the perfect life.
You do realize we know that's a code phrase. We were listening in on all your conversation.
Well, it was worth a shot. Never mind.
Hey, I still have my lottery ticket.
If only this had a dose of vaccine in it. I should get rid of this stupid thing, but maybe it can help me.
Oh, neat. Ooh.
Interesting. There's a tiny hole at the bottom of the sphere. I'm going to need something long and thin if I want to do that.
Like a syringe, perhaps?
Let's see if this works. Aha!
Sweet.
Interesting. This wire could be helpful, and it makes this thing useless to Tiberius. Seems like a win-win situation.
Neat.
It's just an empty bronze ball on a string now.
You said it was gold earlier.
A medium length of wire. If worse comes to worse, I could probably just hang myself with it.
How? Alright, so what I'm thinking is get some of this water from down
Throwing
here.
that down the drain isn't going to do much.
Oh, maybe not. Okay.
This should fit through the opening at the bottom. There.
Oh, okay.
The wire is live now.
Oop.
The wire is live now. I'd better be careful. The wire is live. I could probably move it with my foot, but I don't know what that would accomplish right now. Hope this works.
Yep. Beautiful.
What are you doing, little guy?
Huh.
Well, I wasn't expecting that. What a smart bird. Right. Time to get out of this hellhole.
Ravens are pretty smart. Thanks, Raven friend.
You have sent the soldiers to the market district?
Yes, Minister Tiberius. They're heading over as we speak.
Excellent. And the spy in the Ministry of Medicine?
Taken care of.
Oof.
Good. With regards to Miss Wellard's execution, please be sure to tell the firing squad to aim for the head. Don't drag it out.
Yes, Minister Tiberius.
Oh, such unpleasantness. I really take no pleasure in having to do this sort of thing. I just hope it will all be over soon. Good evening to you.
Fun. Yeah, ravens are awesome.
The raven who broke me out of my cell. He looks like he's watching me, waiting for something.
Okay, so now I'm thinking that like the red-eyed ravens have some sort of like bioengineering done on them, so that like I don't know, maybe like someone is using them to kind of to spy on people or something. Like they're actually like a surveillance system of some sort.
That's the window to my former cell. I wonder if that cell gets used. Not much chance of escaping from it. I wonder if... This place is falling apart. I wonder why the aristocrats don't bother fixing it. I can't think of anything I could do with that. I don't want to go back into the prison. Anyway, I can't reach that window. I'm not going back in there. I don't want to... When the prison was fully functional, this was probably used to store water. Looks big, heavy, and completely broken. Empty. It's beyond repair, and the base is screwed into the roof, so I can't push it over. If only I had some way of getting those screws out.
Can't like... I want to like dump it onto the head of this guard here.
Some big metal loudspeakers. I guess they use these for prison announcements. Ow! That hurt! And it didn't make a very loud noise. I'm glad this is here. It'd be a long drop otherwise. It says guardhouse.
I'm lucky that I ended up in the cell that had like access to the roof here. Otherwise, like it would have just been right down to the floor level up from the window.
He's just going around in circles. Must get pretty boring.
I'm doing all right, thanks. Why? Can I ask why is it you keep spelling my name that way? Like capital PPYA. I'm not like annoyed or anything. I'm just curious.
I definitely do not want him knowing I'm up here. He's looking right at me, almost like he's waiting for instructions. Looks big. It's beyond repair.
Oh, thought I'd be able to unscrew the screws. Ah, okay. Fair enough.
I can't climb down while the guard is patrolling around down there. I don't think that going in there would be a very bad idea.
Okay. Go pester the guard. Oh, hey, you dropped a thing.
Something shiny fell out of the guard's pocket, but I can't tell what it is from up here.
Ooh, I bet it's a coin, and I can use the coin to unscrew the screws on the HVAC unit.
I won't be able to get it now. The guard will see me.
Thank you, Raven friend. Haha, it's a coin, I was right.
A small silver coin. I don't think these are particularly valuable.
It's a fairly common puzzle in adventure games, using a coin to unscrew screws. I've also done it in real life.
Should be nice and loose now.
It totally works. No, that's not a problem. Weird is good. You keep being weird. Keep being your weird self. I was just curious as to the reasoning behind it. That's all.
I could easily push this over, but if it falls on the ground, the guard will definitely know I'm up here.
Okay. What,
If I want to make noise, I'm gonna need something harder than just my fist. Metal against metal will make a noise, but this coin is too tiny to make one loud enough for the guard to hear. No need to do that again.
Huh?
There we go. Oh. That guy is dead. I just killed a man. Well, I'm a murderer now.
Some big metal loud.
I definitely did. I mean, I was talking about dumping the thing on his head, and yep, that's about what I expected to happen.
That door goes into the guardhouse.
Yeah, he is. I don't think I need to go in there anyway.
Going in there would be a very bad idea.
Ah, but hey, but if anyone comes out, then they'll be slowed down, presumably by the, corpse blocking the door. So let's just waltz on out of here.
Way to freedom. I hope it's not too late to warn Danton about the attack.
Smell you later, prison. Oh.
Clem!
Oh no.
Amy, that you?
Oh.
Yes, Clem. I'm here.
Vaz.
Oh. Oh.
Poor Clem.
Oh, Clem.
There's nothing I can do for him now.
They just left him at his stand, too.
It's all been smashed. Who would do something like this?
Like, they didn't even bother to take him away. Oh, that door is wide open. Ooh, that's bad.
I'm not interested in this stuff. I've got my mother's old set at home. Completely smashed. It looks like there's a piece of paper among the broken bits. What's this? It looks like there was a note hidden inside the vase.
Clem from Warframe. I'm not familiar with that particular Clem. I have several friends who play Warframe, and I've been told that I should play it too, but ain't got time for that, unfortunately. So too many games to play already. Ooh, let's see. Ye sn v app ak lbr. IESNHMVUAPOCLBWR. Redacted.
I'm not leaving here until I find out what happened to Danton. This doesn't look good.
Ooh.
No.
Ooh.
At least it looks like they put up a good fight. I just hope Danton managed to escape. Brutal.
Brutal.
There's nothing I can do for him.
Nathan explosion voice.
I can't even tell who that is. Their face has been mangled so badly. They're beyond help. Totally destroyed. Brutal. I'm not sleeping here. Total.
Oh. That was the guy who was working on the radio, I think.
Stand a chance. There's nothing I can do for him. I don't recognize him. Nothing I can do for him now.
Rebels die.
Don't move!
Ooh.
I know how to use this thing!
Jeez.
Amy? What are you doing here?
I'd ask you the same thing. What were you thinking? You could have killed me.
Sorry. Pretty brutal in here, huh? I couldn't believe how many guards they sent in.
Just hand over the crossbow before you have an accident, would you?
Okay, fine. Here.
Scared me, Denby.
I guess the guards didn't find that funny. I'd love to beat something up right now, but this is ruined.
Hey, don't look at me!
There's a bunch of lines and wooden pegs on it.
Ah. Okay. So this is probably going to, okay, cool. That'll be related to the note I got.
Destroyed, just like everything else in here. It's even more useless to me now than it was before. Wow, they got him good. I'd rather not. He hasn't got anything useful to me anyway. The noose that used to be around the dummy's neck. Morbid, but maybe I can use it.
Hey, you know, rope. Rope's always useful.
A short length of rope is much handier than a noose. I like Denby, but he's gonna get himself in major trouble one of these days.
I think he already has.
Denby?
Yeah?
What are you doing back there?
I'm scavenging, isn't it obvious?
No need to snap, Denby.
Sorry. It's just that a couple of guards came by the factory and I had to leave, so I've got no place to stay right now.
Did they see you?
No, I was able to hear them coming and got away.
Where were you when the attack happened? Did you see anything?
Not all of it, no. I mean, I saw like the guards walk past and bust down the door, but once the fighting started, I got out of there. Those guys looked like they meant business, and I wasn't going to stick around to see what they were going to do.
Did you see if Danton managed to escape?
Danton? The lady with the cool hat?
Yes, that's her.
Yeah, I saw her run outside and kill a couple of guys with her sword. It was awesome.
I'm sure it was. Did you see where she went?
Nah, she ran off with a couple of guys. I didn't go after them.
Well, at least I know she made it out alive. What are you looking for?
I heard these rebels had some information on where to get vaccine.
And why would that interest you?
No reason.
Tenby, you can tell me. You know that.
Last week, I went into the quarantine zone looking for parts to sell to Gordon, and... well, I thought I'd been careful, but this morning, I started coughing up blood.
Oh, no, Denby.
What the hell? Your mother is going to kill you!
Great. It'll save the green lung the trouble. I can still die pretty.
If you're desperate, fine. But why on earth did you go into the quarantine zone?
Because that's where the best stuff is. Nobody goes in there, so everything in the buildings is more or less intact. It sucks, I know, but I knew the risks going in.
How did you manage to get back out? I thought it was designed to keep people in for good.
You just have to know where to look.
Denby's a smart kid.
What's all the stuff on the blackboard?
I don't know. It looks like a bunch of scribbles and some pegs. For all I know, it could be some kind of secret code, but I have no idea what it means.
Never mind.
Indeed. Alright. Okay.
My trusty crossbow. I've got 2 bolts.
Sweet. Okay, Okay, so IESN. Let's see.
I don't think I should pull the pegs out. They look deliberately placed.
Oh, wait, so... I need chalk, I guess. Hey, Denby, do you have any chalk?
Denby?
Yeah?
Never mind. Torn to shreds. No way I can piece it back together.
Wait, can I use the rope, maybe?
This rope is way too thick to wrap around the pegs. I'll need something thinner. I'd love to...
Hey, don't...
I need, like, string or something. Wire.
I'm not leaving here until I find out what happened to Danton.
Okay, so I'm confined to this area.
It's just blowing in the wind. It's out of my reach.
Can I crossbow it?
I can't just go around shooting everything I see. I have to conserve ammo. I don't think this will be much use to them anymore. A buzzer. I guess someone once lived in this building. I don't think I need to bother with that anymore. No need to mess around with it anymore.
Well, I know that Denby has. Oh well, again, I don't think chalk is what I need. I think like I need like a rope or not rope, but like string. Can I?
I can't just go. I don't see. I'm not sure. If only this had a dose of vaccine in it. I can't just. I don't nothing I can. There's nothing. I don't think he'd. I don't.
That's true. Yes, Clementine was the girl in The Walking Dead.
Denby?
Yeah?
You're absolutely sure the guards didn't see you back at the factory?
Yeah, positive. Why?
Here, take this.
You have a lottery ticket? Why would you give this away?
It's a long story, but let's just say it's no use to me anymore.
Hang on. Does this mean...
Just take the ticket and get out of here, Denby. You've got enough to worry about as it is.
Thanks, Amy. I wish I had something to repay you with, but all I have are these strings I found back here.
Ooh, gimme.
It's fine. You don't have to worry about it.
Well, I mean, you might as well take them. It's not like I'm really gonna do anything with them.
Okay, fine.
Yay, strings.
Thanks, Denby. Good luck.
Best prize ever.
A set of 8 ordinary-looking strings.
so IESN. ESN. HMVU. APOC. APOC. Starting to take shape. LBWR. LBWR. Milton.
Milton? Of course. That was the name of the technician in Sector 82. It's a long shot, but it's all I've got. There's a bunch. It seems to indicate that they've gone to where Milton was. The reactor in Sector 82.
Okay. Maybe coming full circle here. I really like the bass in that music there, like that kind of like ominous like strumming of the bass. It was really cool. All right. Oh yeah, Cathedral of St. Stephen. I haven't thought about them in quite some time. Still don't really have a reason to be here, I don't think.
Hi there.
Welcome. What may I help you with?
The most dapper of cults.
I think you should know that I've got the perfect life.
And you could have the perfect death if you embrace the Reaper.
I'll just be going.
Farewell.
So they probably have something to do with the Ravens and the red-eyed Ravens. I bet the Reaper cult is actually like maybe one of the most powerful forces for good out here, but they seem to be operating covertly probably with good reason. Oh, I can't even go anywhere else in the market district. That sucks. Okay. Oh yeah, and there was this train here too.
Looks like this train is... It's locked. How odd.
Excuse me. Papillon, yeah. I should have an emote of that. Also, it occurs to me that this looks rather like a scythe. Perhaps the Reaper's scythe. Can I grab any more salt from here? Do I need to?
I don't think I need any more salt.
Guess not. Okay. Just testing. Alright, enough dicking around. Oh, hello.
Minister Tiberius, I have news.
Go on, then.
The attack on the rebel base was mostly successful. We suffered a few casualties, but we managed to eliminate the majority of the traitors.
Mostly successful?
Their leader managed to escape with a few others. She's no pushover, that one.
Yes, this much was made clear from the start. I suppose this can be considered a small victory. Although the inconvenience of finding Danton again will be great, at least we've managed to quell their growth. Very good. If that is all, you are dismissed.
Ah, there is one more thing.
Yes?
I've just checked with Rockwall, and the prisoner, Wellard, somehow managed to escape.
I see. Call her number.
But, Minister Tiberius, will that work? Surely she's not foolish enough to...
Whether she is or is not of your concern. Just do as I say and call her number. And a word of advice. Question my methods again, and I'll have you hanged from my balcony. Is that clear?
Yes, Minister Tiberius. It won't happen again.
Good. Now get out of my sight. I'm sorry you had to hear that. You know I dislike having to be unpleasant, but sometimes I'm left with no choice.
What?
Hush now. Don't worry your sweet little head. You will always be safe, so long as I am here.
What is in that jar? He's got like a kid in that jar.
Attention citizens, it is now time for this week's vaccine lottery drawing. We are pleased to announce that the winning ticket number is 3211420.
I think that was mine.
Vaccination may be claimed at Willowdale Plaza, next to the Ministry of Medicine. Congratulations to the winner.
I don't believe it. Well, at least Denby will get his vaccine.
Yay! Or possibly Boo, depending on whether my theory about the vaccine is correct.
Once, that probably used to store fuel, or some other resource. It's been empty for years, though.
Citizens are reminded of the nightly curfew beginning at sundown. For your safety, anyone caught outside after curfew will be detained until morning.
My theory on the vaccine is that it contains some kind of addictive drug.
Looks like this was abandoned here a very long time ago. It's an early 20th century model. Probably belonged to an old antique collector, or some big shot salesman. At any rate, it's just junk now.
So that people who get it are
Attention citizens.
forced to come back for more.
Information regarding the whereabouts of one Amy Weller is encouraged to report to the Ministry of Energy.
An old speed limit sign.
I think we've already seen everything to look at here. Can't grab any more of the wood. Too bad.
The aristocracy strives to keep you safe from those who would destroy our way of life.
Oh boy. That place again.
Yep. Hey!
Well, well. If it isn't Little Red Riding Hood. I don't know how you found us, but you've got a lot of nerve coming back.
You have a right to be angry, but I'm not your enemy.
You betrayed us. Tell me, why would an ally do that?
Coffee.
Can't you understand what's happening? We've all been played. Tiberius set me up.
Isn't that a convenient excuse? I'd love to believe it, but unfortunately that's not an option right now. Tiberius destroyed our base and killed several of our people. You're the only person who could have tipped him off. You are nothing more than a liability. I let you go before, but I'm not making the same mistake twice.
Uh-oh.
You're not leaving here alive.
You know, threatening people is an odd way of thanking them for their help.
Help? Just exactly what have you done to help us?
Did you forget already how I risked my life sneaking into Harrison's mansion in the Ministry of Medicine? I was doing exactly what you asked me to do when I got arrested and thrown in prison. Now I'm a fugitive, all because I was trying to help you.
They put you in Rockwall? Nobody ever gets out of there. How did you escape?
It's a long story.
Magic?
Look, I came here to see if you were still alive. I found your message at the old hideout because I was trying to warn you that Tiberius had located it. He tricked me. I was bugged the whole time. He heard everything. And I had no idea.
I see. I'm sorry. We've been through so much in such a short amount of time. It's hard to know what to believe. So what did you find out in the Ministry of Medicine?
The aristocracy is hoarding vaccine. Crates of it. Enough to treat the whole population.
I knew it. Those bastards. Once the public hears about this... Forgive me, Amy. If I had known you were in Rockwall...
It's fine. I got out on my own. Next time, if you could stop to ask me questions before trying to kill me, I'd appreciate it. So what now?
We need time to think about our next move. This news is a lot to take in. You're free to stay here with us if you need to. I wouldn't go wandering around out there if the aristocracy knows you've escaped from Rockwall.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Yeah, at least she listens to reason and forgives and forgets. Sorta.
She looks like she means business. Tough-looking guy. I wouldn't want to get on his bad side. Are you doing okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Good of you to ask.
Danton,
What is it, Amy?
you mentioned having lost a lot of people. How many?
About 6. They fought well, but there were just too many guards. We had no choice but to escape. This attack has left us severely weakened. It's going to be a while before we're able to even think about striking out against Tiberius. Thankfully, Clem managed to warn us before they stormed the hideout. If it hadn't been for him, we wouldn't be having this conversation right now.
Clem was a good man.
That he was. He'll be sorely missed.
Aw. Clem.
Of all the places to hide, why here?
It seemed like the last place the aristocracy would look. As long as we keep the reactor running, they'll have no reason to bother sending anyone snooping around. Besides, I wanted to come back here to make sure Milton didn't become Raven food. He deserves a proper burial.
Seems reasonable.
There was so much vaccine. How long do you think they've been hoarding it?
I don't know, but any amount of time is too long. But at least now, we have the information we need to bring about some real changes.
So, considering I almost died finding all this out, is there anything we can actually do?
For now, I'm not sure. This is a fairly important bit of information we have. One option would be to somehow hack into the government PA system and spread the word that way.
I like it.
It would definitely be a welcome change from all those annoying propaganda messages and rigged lottery announcements. The only issue we face is getting some sort of proof to back up our claims. I think that will have to be our next course of action.
Yeah, my kingdom for a camera.
Wait a minute. The lottery is rigged? Are you positive?
Yes. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but the vaccine hoarding isn't the first secret the government has been keeping. The aristocracy knows exactly who is assigned to each ticket and can keep tabs on them if the need arises.
Why didn't you mention this earlier? You knew I had a ticket.
Yes, I know, and I'm sorry. I didn't think you were in danger until we were attacked.
Oh no. Denby.
What?
I gave my ticket to my friend Denby. They called my number just before I came down here.
Crafty bastards. They probably figured you'd give your ticket away. If someone else shows up to claim the vaccine, they'll take him in for interrogation to find out where he got it from.
I have to stop him before he gets to Willowdale Plaza.
You plan to enter that nest of vipers?
I do. I don't suppose you'd care to help.
We've taken a heavy hit. I'm sorry, but I just can't spare anyone right now.
I figured as much. It's fine. I can handle this on my own.
Godspeed, Amy. I hope you manage to get to him before the aristocracy does. I wouldn't wish a government interrogation on anyone.
Not even the government.
Danton?
What is it, Amy?
We'll talk soon.
Okay.
That lead... I don't need to go in there again.
Well, great. Let's go rescue our idiot teenage friend.
Jumped in, hasn't she?
Yes. We could use more people like her. I just hope she knows what she's doing.
Not a clue. Oh, hey. That was quick. Oh, that's him.
I'm too late. Maybe I can still get to him before they do anything too drastic. An ad for Particle Cola. I never got to try it.
Particle Cola, Particle Cola.
I haven't got time for that. I need to rescue Denby. This ad is for Morley cigarettes. I think Dad used to smoke those. I haven't... That's where the vaccine lottery winner usually comes to claim their prize. I haven't... This is the right place, but definitely the wrong time. I bet that fountain looked really nice when it was working. I haven't got time to go scavenging for coins. I need to help Denby. I'm pretty sure those things used to carry people around the city. I vaguely remember riding in one with Dad when I was a kid. I haven't got time. The guards took Denby over to that building. I need to find a way inside. dead. The bark has mostly all fallen off, too. It looks like there's some open windows up there. I could probably get inside the building that way.
Sounds promising.
The bottom floor of this building seems to be pretty wrecked. The window is blocked by rubble. People must have enjoyed sitting out here at one time.
Oh, sorry. Having one of those yawny nights.
Reminds me of the one in the Ministry of Medicine's lobby. They look too heavy to move. I can't tell what it says, but it looks like it was fancy at some point. The writing is way too frilly to understand. I can't rest now. I need to find Denby.
If I remember correctly, the lead developer of this game, Francisco Gonzalez, I think he said something about how like it's so annoying how like every adventure game has like benches and chairs and stuff, and the protagonist can never sit in them because it's always like no time for that now. So in his game, A Golden Wake, there's a bench in the there's like a couch in a hotel lobby, and you can just sit in it whenever you want, like just as a middle finger to all those games that say you can't sit on couches. And I was very appreciative of that.
Looks like the building's main entrance is back there. There's no bark. It's way too smooth to be able to get a decent grip on it. I need to get up there somehow, but it's too high for me to reach from down here. If I go in through the main entrance, the guards will definitely catch me before I reach Denby.
Well, I have the rope.
This won't have any effect on the tree. It's dead. This won't. I don't see how. Right, this should work. My trust. I've got. This branch extends pretty far out. It almost reaches that balcony on the second floor. I can't reach it from down here.
Beautiful. Rope arrow. Just like in Thief.
Looks like that's my way up. I really hope this holds.
It's even attaching to a wood surface and everything. Oh dear.
Why are you doing this to me? I haven't done anything wrong.
I'm afraid your assessment is not entirely correct, young man.
I should have known this was Tiberius's doing. Where is he hiding?
You had in your possession a ticket for the vaccine lottery, which was not issued to you. We cannot have the order of our system disrupted by people stealing tickets from those who earned them fairly.
I didn't steal it!
Then perhaps you would care to clarify how you came to have it. And please keep in mind that we value the truth above all else here. Lying will have severe consequences.
I found it.
You found it?
Yeah, in the place you guys raided in the market district.
It looks as though we will be here for some time still. Alphonse?
Ah!
Perhaps you'd care to tell me the truth this time. I quite hate having to do this.
I can't just stand here and watch this. I need to help Denby. But how?
Yes. Not quite the strappado from Longbow, but I'm just gonna put a sad face.
I don't know how long he'll be able to take the pain. I need to do something. How could they do something like this? How could...
I am telling you the truth. I got it in the rebel headquarters after you guys raided it. Can you let me go now?
I would love to let you go. I really would. However, you are omitting the fact that you have had multiple contacts with Amy Wellard, a known rebel, and the person who gave you that ticket. If you tell me Miss Wellard's whereabouts, this can all end now.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Alphonse!
No,
Ugh.
The government is your friend, Denby. However, it is not a friend to liars. We can keep doing this as long as necessary. If I were in your position, I would either speak or hope there was someone around to end things for me.
Oh,
You have a
dear.
close relationship with Amy Wellard. Now tell the truth this time.
All right. This ends now.
Ah, it seems I was correct to expect Miss Wellard to show herself.
Amy? Why did you come? Get out of here now!
I'm afraid our young man has served his purpose. As you will.
Oh.
I was left no choice, Miss Wellard. Do not make his mistake.
Don't talk to me, you monster!
I understand your anger, but drastic measures are sometimes necessary to preserve order. Now, please, don't try anything foolish. I don't want any more bloodshed if I can avoid it.
I wonder if I'm supposed to shoot Denby instead.
Going somewhere?
Yes, and you're in my way.
You really are a feisty one.
Yeah.
I am not dying today. And I'm not letting go, you bastard.
Syringe. Oh! Oh! Oh. Oh, well, I died.
God.
Oh. Oh, hello.
Not now. Not after all this.
Whoa.
Relax. I've come to ease your pain. I'm...
You been in to check on her today?
Not yet. I wanted to give her some time on her own. Her breathing's been getting stronger. Wouldn't surprise me if she's on her feet in the next day or two.
She's just lucky you found her when you did. What the hell do you suppose she got up to make the wig head so keen on finding her?
I don't know. They've seemed to ease up a bit at least. They're not patrolling the market district anymore, but the posters are still up. Have any more guards been here?
Not after I sent the first one packing.
What I really want to know is how she...
You know, I'm right here.
Amy!
Stone the Ravens.
How are you feeling?
Like hell?
You shouldn't be on your feet too long in your condition. Come over here and sit. We'll have a talk.
So, what just happened?
Exactly how did I end up here?
That's the thing. We don't really know.
What?
Pop sent me out into the field to pick up some of the sheep carcasses. I just found you lying there next to the fence. Do you remember what happened to you?
Not really. No.
What's the last thing you do remember?
Well, stone the crows. I mean, crows have probably gone extinct by now.
I saw the Reaper.
Come again?
The Reaper. I was laying on the ground bleeding out, and he appeared.
You're not gonna go all zealot nutjob on me, are you? You know the Reaper's just a myth.
But I also know what I saw. It was definitely him. He's real. He came over to me and said he had come to ease my pain. He was dressed all in black, had a skull for a face, bony hands. I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it.
It was 03. Or,
Sure the blood loss didn't make you delirious?
What's
If
zero
what you
is,
saw was actually the Reaper, the stories say that you should be dead. I can tell you firsthand that this ain't heaven. So who was it that fixed you up and brought you to us?
It's him. I just know it.
Well, I think we should just forget about it. What matters is that you're alive and safe here with us.
I'm not staying here, Gus. There's too many questions I need answered. The Reaper didn't let me die. I need to know why. I need to talk to those cultists.
You don't want to go near them, Amy.
Look, I know you don't understand what's happening. I'm grateful for you looking out for me. I am. But I need to find the truth. Please accept that.
Bad idea. The aristocracy's been looking for you.
I can handle myself.
You just spent the past 3 weeks in bed. Do you want to get yourself killed?
What do I really have to lose at this point?
Amy, please.
Well, if you're set on it, we know there's no stopping you. But remember, we love you. You've always got a place here.
Aw.
Amy, please take care of yourself. We can't lose you two.
I'll try my best.
Here, take this bolt. I know it's not a lot, but I can't send you out there unarmed.
Thanks.
Where are these people getting crossbow bolts anyway? What was I thinking? What was I saying before? Oh, Zero from not Virtue's Last Reward, Zero Time Dilemma. Like, specifically the Zero who looks like a plague doctor. I can't remember what his actual, like, what his full, like, Zero title was. Making them from stuff. You know, just stuff.
I've always liked this one. It's Gus and his mom when he was about 6 months old.
Aw, baby pictures.
It's really not my place to start redecorating. Pop's wedding photo. They look great. It's really not my place.
Those are, it's uranium glass. They're shards of uranium glass. There hasn't been a whole lot of explaining of what those are. But they're pretty much everywhere. Used as light sources and stuff.
I'm pretty sure that used to be Gus's old toy chest. I'm not gonna look through all their stuff.
Oh, cool. That sounds neat.
I wonder if he ever takes off that apron.
I assume he does when he takes a shower, although, I mean, showers are pretty rare around here.
This one is of me and Gus. We can't be any older than 4. It's really not.
That's right. Take a load off.
Oh, really? Yeah, like, I feel like I've heard of it before this game, but I don't really know anything about it.
Are your sheep doing any better with the blue burglar?
As a matter of fact, they are. A week after I planted it, it was sprouting up everywhere. And the sheep love it. Too early to tell just yet, but I think we might just be okay for next season.
Glad to hear it. So I'm being hunted by the aristocracy?
They've eased off a bit, but they were really cracking down a couple of weeks ago. I've had to avoid the market district for a while, just because I was sick of being harassed every day.
I think they got tired and mostly gave up after a while. They still have wanted posters up, but nobody's blabbed. You've got yourself some pretty loyal friends.
Thank you. I'm sorry to have caused you trouble.
Yeah, well, so Zero, what I should probably say is Zero the Third, rather than 03. But I don't remember if Zero the Third is what he's actually called in the game. It might be something else. Because I think Zero the Third is actually the rabbit in Virtue's Last Reward. Because there's Zero and there's a bunch of different Zeros in that series. Can't keep them all straight.
Anything else I should know about the Reaper cult?
Just that you should stay away from them if you can help it. I don't want to see you dancing around chanting mumbo-jumbo.
Too late.
Come on, Pop. Amy's got a good head on her shoulders. You know she's not capable of being taken in by people like that.
I've seen some people I thought were pretty level-headed get swept up in their nonsense. I don't know what they're drinking, but be careful, Amy.
I'll be fine. Both of you. Relax.
It's easy for you to say.
I really should be going.
Come back anytime you want to rest. We'll be here.
Please be careful out there, Amy.
Don't drink the water. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'll read up on it after my stream. I'm curious now. Now that I know it's a real thing.
I don't think this old thing gets used much anymore. Now's not the time for cooking. Pop always looks a bit more at ease when he's indoors.
That's right. Come back.
Please be.
Okay.
Pop's old hunting rifle. It's just decorative these days.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if they were, considering the state this world is in. That's why everyone walks around with like hoods and masks and stuff. Although that's probably more for like airborne pollutants of some sort. Hence the green lung.
It hasn't been used in so long, it'd be liable to blow up in my face if I tried. Nothing in there except a bed, and I'm not sleepy right now. Apparently that's been my home for the past 3 weeks. The front door. I'll see you guys later.
Take care of yourself out there, Amy.
Alright, so I guess... Is there any reason to go back here? Can I talk to Danton again?
Hello? Danton! Bruce, are you still in here?
Oh, hey, they are.
Amy? You're alive? I heard they had gotten you at Willowdale Plaza.
They tried, but not hard enough. Have you had anything new in the works?
We've been trying to lay low and plan our next move. I've tried recruiting new members, but we haven't had much luck. Word of the massacre in the Market District is spread, and the people are afraid to fight the aristocracy. It's maddening. I'm just itching to launch an attack on Tiberius, but we don't have the manpower required just yet.
Sorry to hear that.
Don't be. As long as we're breathing, we haven't lost hope.
Time for me to go. Be careful.
If you need a place to hide, you can always come back here.
Are you doing okay?
Yeah, I'm...
Danton?
What is it, Amy?
Time for me to...
If you need...
Alright, nothing much from them. Yeah, should have gone for both. Yeah, here we go. Here's where I can look at one.
A shard of uranium glass. The sun's UV rays make it glow green like that. They're the main source of artificial light in the city.
There is actually real science in this game.
Citizens are reminded of the nightly curfew beginning at sundown. For your safety,
It's good to
anyone
see at
caught
least some-
outside after curfew will be detained until morning.
Maybe it's never night. Maybe like the world is so fucked up that the sun never sets. I don't know.
Hi there.
Welcome. What may I help you with?
Can I go in?
That depends. Are you ready to die?
Sure, why not?
If you're not willing to take this seriously, then I can't help you.
Okay, at least I need more than just that. Oh, hey.
That doesn't even look like me. Ripping down a wanted poster isn't going to magically make me innocent again.
Yeah, Assassin's Creed.
The aristocracy is a friend of the people? Yeah, right. I don't think that would be a good idea.
Citizens, if you see any suspicious activity or behavior, please report it immediately to the Ministry of Energy.
It's not like Gordon to just leave his stand. I wonder what he's up to. I'm not interested in any of this junk. It's pointing into the alley, and it says Clem's Crockery.
Ah, so that guy will probably be able to give me a hand. Let's poke around a little bit first.
Mariska always seems to have food to sell, and is always trying to feed me.
What you up to, Mariska?
Hello, Mariska.
Amy, get away from here. Guards are looking for you. Be careful.
Thanks for the warning, Mariska, but I'll be fine.
Please go, Amy. Do not stay here.
Hello, Mariska.
Amy, guards,
Thanks.
please.
I don't know. Don't ask me. I know nothing about the science involved.
Nelson is probably one. Hi, Nelson.
Amy, you shouldn't stick around too long. The guards have been looking for you.
Coming out here, reading books, It makes me realize I've got the perfect life.
Ah, I see. I do as well. It gives me pleasure to help how I can, although I'm too old to fight.
What made you decide to join them?
Danton makes some good points, despite being a bit overzealous. The favoritism the aristocracy showed their elite patrons after the plague began is completely inexcusable. Once the poor couldn't fund their medical research, we were quickly cast aside for those who could. Danton is brash, perhaps a bit foolish, but her ideals are what we need.
I think I'd like to read for a while, if that's okay.
Of course. What subject are you interested in reading about?
I don't think I have anything that would help me right now.
Actually, I haven't got time to read right now.
As you wish.
Still, nice to see that Nelson's still around. Alright, how about you, creepy dude?
Excuse me?
May I help you?
Do you know where the Reaper is?
Believe me, if I did, I'd be gone already.
I want to go into the cathedral, but I'm not allowed.
I had a feeling that might be the case. The doors will not open to just anyone. You must be truly willing to embrace death in order to enter.
Yeah. Make sure you get your cowbell on.
I think I need to worship the Reaper.
Well, this is certainly a different attitude from the last time we spoke. If I may ask, what caused you to change your mind?
I got green lung, and the only cure is more cowbell.
I saw him, the Reaper.
Oh, I hardly think that can be true. Only one person has seen the Reaper and lived, and that is our founder. Surely you have an actual reason for wanting to join the Acolytes.
It's a good one.
Please, so much has happened. If you could just give me some information.
I can give you any information you need, but if you want to join the Acolytes, you'll need to be a little more serious about it.
I'm ready to join. I promise.
Are you? What troubles you?
All this time, I've just been trying to survive, but compared to everything else that's been going on, it seems kind of pointless now. I mean, my green lung vaccine will be wearing off soon. 2 of my friends are dead because of me, and the government wants my head. I just don't know what to do anymore. I don't know how to keep living like this. I'm lost. I need help, and I don't know where to go.
It's all right. You came to the right place. Go talk to Claire in front of the cathedral. Tell her you are ready. Good luck on your journey to death, young lady. May the Reaper take you swiftly and peacefully.
Thanks.
Yeah. Also, probably another content warning is should be issued here. Although, again, it's a little too late to actually warn beforehand.
Hi there.
Welcome. What may I help you with?
Are you all right? You seem troubled.
I don't know. Things have just been so hard and...
It's okay. You're safe here. Tell me what's happening.
I'm just trying to make things right, but every time I think it's getting better, something worse happens. I didn't want any of this to happen. I just wanted to fix my dad's car before I die.
So you're dying then?
Yeah, I don't have long.
Then, are you ready to die?
I think so. Yes. I just want to see my loved ones again.
Say no more then. Go inside and speak with our leader, Jess. She'll be glad to welcome you to the Acolytes.
I'm scared, Claire.
That's entirely natural. Just know that you are safe here. Nobody wants to hurt you. You're in welcome arms. May death come to you swiftly, fellow seeker.
Zatanna. Kinda, yeah. She needs fishnet tights.
She looks... Hi there.
Welcome.
All
farewell.
Ah, young lady. I'm so pleased to see you've decided to join us here. Please, make yourself at home and feel welcome. The Acolytes of the Reaper are glad to have you here to celebrate with us and await your time of passage to the Promised Land. Follow me and have a seat. You're just in time to hear the daily affirmation.
Do I get a cool hat? Please tell me I get a cool hat.
Brothers and sisters, as another sun sets, we seek comfort in the knowledge that we are all one day closer to the Promised Land. Although no members of our flock have taken the great journey today, tomorrow still awaits. Always remember that no matter how terrible things may seem for us here, the Promised Land will heal all our pain and suffering. We are all here, born into this struggle, to come so far and end up returning to dust. Now let us join together in a moment of silence to honor the Reaper and pray for a visit from him soon. Let the music and celebration begin. May death come swiftly for us all.
Yay, music and celebration.
I wonder if playing dress up with statues is considered sacrilegious.
Oh my god, really? That's great.
Real marble. Nice. What is she doing in here? She's just a little girl. Hello there.
Hi.
Whoa. Sorry for the sound glitch there.
What's your name, kiddo?
Maggie, what's yours?
I'm Amy. How old are you, Maggie?
7.
That's kind of young to be in a place like this.
Mommy brought me here. She's been coughing and tried to get better. Then I started coughing too. She says that if I pray to the Reaper, I won't hurt anymore.
Oh, great.
When did you start living here with the other the other worshippers?
About 2 weeks ago, after Daddy died. Mommy and I were really sad, but one day she went out to the market, and when she came back, she said she'd found a way for us to be with him again. So we came here and met all these nice people. Sometimes I still feel sad, but they help me feel happy again.
Have a good day.
May the Reaper take you!
That's a catchy tune they're playing.
Play Freebird.
That's a... I think these were once used to hold holy water. It's very fancy at any rate. It's empty.
I mean, I'll say one thing for this group. Like, to take joy in the end of life is kind of a good way to go about it. I mean, not to the point where you're like ideating it, like where you're like longing for death and treating it like a goal, but it's like, I don't know, I feel like it's kind of a it's an interesting way to look at things, because I mean, death is a part of life, right? Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's not something to like, you know, to really, obviously it's scary and everything, but like to learn to accept it as I think kind of an important part of I don't know, I'm not making any sense, but I think it's healthy to be able to accept death rather than constantly shunning it and like viewing it as evil or unnatural or whatever, because it is natural. Is mandatory people wear costumes or silly hats at my funeral? Yes, I like it. If you dress as a giant rabbit, you get a lollipop.
He's just sitting around minding his own business. Hi there, I'm Amy.
Reaper bless our meeting. I'm Norman.
Pleasure.
Yeah, like, and part of it is like, oh, you know, I'm dead, but I don't want the people I leave behind to be unhappy. Like, I want them to continue to live their lives and be happy until it's their turn to die. Like, you know, it's all part of the circle of life.
So, what made you decide to follow the Reaper?
Well, as you probably noticed, I'm no spring chicken. I lost my wife on Blast Day. My children both died of green lung this year.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
Why would you say that? There was much suffering in their lives. Yes, I was sad that they left this world so early, but the Reaper tells us true. There is a better world beyond this one. To grieve for them when they are in the promised land, it makes no sense.
I'll see you later, Norman.
May death come for you swiftly, Amy.
And I guess I can also see the logic of it in you know, a setting like this, where it's like every day is just like a struggle for survival, and there's this, you know, epidemic of this disease that like there's no cure for, and you know, I can see how something like this would arise. Not that it's, you know, something to be what's the word I'm thinking of? Not that we should do that in real life. But yeah. You think the man is creating green lung? Quite possibly. I mean, like, it seems to be a result of the fallout from Blast Day, probably. Like, it may be a radioactive thing, or just like, as I was suggesting earlier, like just part of like the just airborne pollutants. Ah, yeah, that would do it. Interesting. I remember the, I think Gabriel Knight 3 had something in it about the Cathars. It is a plane, you're right.
That does not look good. This wreckage is horrifying, but maybe there's something I can use. There's a loose piece of shrapnel here with a sharp edge. You can never have too many weapons.
Me too. I am right there with you. That's all I think about too.
A piece of metal shrapnel with a very sharp edge. That does not look good. There's nothing else in there that I can use. She looks lost in thought. Hi there, I'm Amy. I'm new here.
I thought so. Welcome into the Reaper's embrace, Amy. I'm Ellie.
Ellie!
What brought you to join the Acolytes?
When my family found out I had green lung, they kicked me out.
Oof.
I wasn't angry at them, but I felt so alone. I hated the idea of dying with so many things left unfinished. But then Jess found me and took me in. She told me the word of the Reaper. I was so happy to learn that I could find a better life after death, that this was only one step in a larger plan. It's so much better to die happy and among friends than alone with no guidance.
Have you seen your family again?
My mother saw me preaching in the market once and ran away. They don't understand, but it's their choice not to. I have all the family I need here.
I'm going to go now. We'll talk later.
Have a blessed day. May death come for you swiftly.
Are you enjoying yourself?
Yes, but I had some questions for you.
I'll be happy to answer them.
Is there a reason everyone wears a top hat?
And do I get one?
As a sign of reverence and respect. Our leader has described the figure of the Reaper to us many times. He wears a tall black hat and long robes. You must have noticed the symbol we have adopted to represent him incorporates the image of the hat.
I did notice that, yes.
By wearing these hats, we feel a closeness, a kinship with him.
How come Jess doesn't wear one?
She chooses not to. Her reasons are her own.
What about the kid? Give that kid a top hat. Come on.
Can anyone join your group if they want to?
Yes. Anyone who is prepared to face and accept the inevitable is welcome to join us.
How do you know when people are ready?
The sincerity of wanting to die can't be easily faked. When I first spoke with you, you clearly weren't ready. It was easy to tell when you were.
Isn't it possible to misjudge?
Of course. But most people who aren't truly ready to die don't normally stay in the flock for very long. It has happened before, and it's a pity to lose them, but hopefully they will return someday.
So, what is it you do in here?
We wait for our appointed times, when the Reaper will appear to us and guide us through the ether to the Promised Land. Every one of us has an expiration date, if you will. We gather here and hope that ours will be this very day. When one of us does pass on, we celebrate them and ask the Reaper to consider us for the next journey. In the meantime, we enjoy each other's company and express our adoration for the Reaper and his grim task.
What brought you into the flock?
I was looking for solace. Last year, I lost my entire family to green lung. I was devastated. And one day, I was walking through the market district and, like you, happened to speak to a fellow acolyte. She told me about the Reaper, how we shouldn't fear death, and my eyes were opened. Rather than mourn my family, I should be happy for them. After all, isn't there no better reward than to be taken from this miserable world to someplace better? They have known the Reaper and seen his benevolence. All I can do is hope for the same. My former life has no meaning. My future lies in the next world, and the Reaper will take me there when the time comes, so I may be with my loved ones again. Does that answer your question?
Yes, I think it does.
I think you will find that many of my brothers and sisters joined for similar reasons.
I'll speak to you later.
I look forward to it.
There's probably a rule against that. It's probably something like, the Reaper comes in his own time, and like taking your own life is cheating the system, or it's not the Reaper's will that you like choose your that you kill yourself. The Reaper has to be the one to take you, and that's because that way you won't go to the Promised Land or something like that. The Reaper is the one who takes you to the Promised Land. If you do it yourself, then you don't go to the Promised Land. Just a guess. I expect maybe someone here will actually have the answer to that, but it's about time for me to wrap it up for the night. So sorry to end on such a morbid note. Also, now I'm expecting like the Reaper to show up, and it's gonna be Manny Calavera. It's just gonna be like a short dude in like in a black hood. Buenos dias. Yes, let's do a raid. In a moment, let me save my game first. We'll talk to Jess next time. My name is Manny Calavera, and I'm your new travel agent. Okay, so let's see. Thank you. I'm glad. Again, sorry we took a kind of a dark turn at the end here. Who is playing something good right now? Ooh. Author Blues is playing Return of the Obra Dinn, which I am dying to play, no pun intended. So, I feel like that would be a good follow-up to this. So let's go check out some ship crimes and puzzles and more thinky good times. So yes, so I'll see you tomorrow for LA Noire, and Wednesday for Reciteer. Yes, I am wearing earrings. Yes. I got my green spiky earrings on tonight. I like these. So yeah, see you tomorrow for LA Noire, and thank you so much for watching. Have a good night, everyone. Later. No. I think I sneeze at the end of the stream.